Imagine watching the best player in the NBA, Nicola Joic, erupt in frustration, even after lighting up the scoreboard. This is the paradox of Joic and the Denver Nuggets. In a game against a top-tier opponent, Joic was seen yelling on the bench, a moment that encapsulated the turmoil within a team that seems to be losing its way. Despite dropping 33 points, pulling down 12 rebounds, and dishing out 9 assists while only missing 4 shots, Joic's frustration was a signal that something deeper was wrong. After a season that began with promise, a 40-22 start, the Nuggets have since spiraled, managing only a 7-10 record over their last 17 games, leaving fans and analysts alike wondering if the team's playoff hopes are slipping away. With just a minute remaining in a must-win game, a crucial turnover punctuated the evening, as Joic's perfect setup for an easy bucket turned into a costly mistake. This heartbreaking misfire was just one in a series of late-game errors that have seemingly plagued the Nuggets. Meanwhile, as criticism mounts, all eyes have turned to Russell Westbrook and the dubious contract decisions that have left the roster lacking the necessary defensive firepower. The absence of elite all-star support on defense and a subpar bench have only compounded the issues, revealing a glaring disconnect between individual talent and a cohesive team strategy. As Joic continues to dazzle offensively, his defense, moments of brilliance interspersed with lapses, tells another story about a team that never quite clicks when it matters most. In the end, the story of these recent games is more than just about one player's explosive performance. It's a narrative of a team at a crossroads. Nicola Joic's genius is undeniable, yet without the defensive support and roster depth essential for winning championships, his individual brilliance may not be enough to salvage the season. The frantic bench explosion. In a tense moment during a recent game, Nikola Joic, the NBA superstar, was captured on camera, visibly frustrated while sitting on the bench. This scene came after he put up an impressive performance, scoring 33 points, grabbing 12 rebounds, and delivering 9 assists, all while only missing 4 shots. Despite his heroics, the Denver Nuggets found themselves on the losing end against the Golden State Warriors. This juxtaposition of personal triumph and team defeat highlighted a deeper issue within the Nuggets. The camera zoomed in on Joic, his frustration palpable. It wasn't just a moment of emotion. It was a reflection of a season that started promisingly, but has since unraveled. After a 40-22 start, the Nuggets have struggled, winning only 7 of their last 17 games, a record that raises serious questions about their playoff hopes. Joic's outburst symbolized the weight of expectation he carries as he continues to lead a team that, at times, appears lost on the court. On one hand, his individual stats showcase his greatness. On the other, the mounting pressure has translated into mistakes during critical game moments. Late-game turnovers, especially in situations that could have turned the tide, add to the narrative of a team grappling with inconsistency. This particular scene encapsulated not just Joic's frustration, but, more broadly, the struggles of the Denver Nuggets as they try to find their rhythm amidst internal chaos. A chaotic struggle to blend brilliance with teamwork, all while facing the pressure of championship aspirations. A season of ups and downs. The Denver Nuggets began their season with high hopes, showcasing a strong start at 40 wins and 22 losses. However, this optimism has recently dwindled as the team struggles to maintain consistency. Over the last 17 games, they have recorded just 7 wins and 10 losses, raising concerns among fans and analysts alike. Each game holds weight, and the pressure seems to be mounting. The players, particularly star center Nicola Joic, have faced frustrations on and off the court. Despite Joic's impressive performance, averaging 33 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists, his efforts alone haven't secured the victories the team desperately needs. It's clear that more than individual talent is required to turn things around, as the Nuggets have often faltered in critical moments. Their inability to close out games has become a troubling pattern. Late-game turnovers, particularly in the last 2 minutes, have cost them dearly in must-win scenarios. This lack of execution at key moments highlights potential flaws in team chemistry and strategy. Furthermore, the absence of strong defensive players has exacerbated the issues. The team seems to lack the intensity and focus necessary to capitalize on scoring opportunities. Fans are left wondering if their beloved team can regroup and refocus, especially as the playoffs loom on the horizon. As the season progresses, the Nuggets are challenged not only to adjust their strategies, but also to find a way to reignite the winning spirit that characterized the beginning of their campaign. The roller coaster ride of this season underscores the unpredictability of sports, where highs can quickly turn into lows, and resilience is paramount for overcoming adversity. Late-game turnovers and heart-stopping misfires. In a crucial game for the Denver Nuggets, the tension boiled over as the team faced a 4-point deficit in the final minute of play. This moment highlighted a broader issue plaguing the team, a series of late-game turnovers. As big moments approached, Nicola Joic, despite his stellar performance, became the victim of a costly miscommunication. He set up perfectly to receive an easy pass for the basket, only to watch in frustration as the ball slipped just out of his reach. This was not an isolated incident. Over the last few games, similar mistakes have become all too common, often leading to devastating losses. Fans are left on the edge of their seats, and with every turnover, hope slips further away. The familiar trend of critical errors in the dying moments of games has plagued the Nuggets, making their playoff aspirations feel precarious. As time ran out, it was clear these blunders weren't just bad luck. They were symptomatic of deeper issues within the team. Joic's emotional reaction from the bench spoke volumes, reflecting the collective frustration among players, coaches, and fans alike. Every turnover seemed to echo the increasing pressure on the Nuggets to perform, especially against formidable opponents. The burden of expectation loomed large, yet the execution faltered. The crucial question remains: can the Nuggets tighten their grip during these high-pressure situations, or will these heart-stopping misfires continue to define their fate? Only time will reveal whether they can learn from these late-game mistakes and turn their season around. Team dynamics and controversial decisions. Amid the turmoil surrounding the Denver Nuggets, the spotlight has turned sharply towards team dynamics and the controversial decisions that have shaped them. Even with the brilliance of Nicola Joic, the lack of complementary talent raises eyebrows, especially concerning the allocation of resources and whether the team is doing enough to support their star. Throughout the season, crucial players have been lost, leading to a significant impact on both offensive and defensive strategies. This shortfall has led to multiple discussions about roster decisions, along with contract extensions that seem puzzling. Fans wonder why the team kept certain players who have been underwhelming, while letting go of effective contributors. As the season continues, the dialogue around Westbrook's signing has also intensified. Many feel that, while he adds experience, his fit within the team dynamically creates more questions than answers. The underlying frustration is more than just about performance on the court. It encapsulates issues of trust, leadership, and vision for the future. Players must execute strategies consistently, yet the balance of responsibility and effectiveness raises concerns. Furthermore, the absence of all-star caliber defenders places added pressure on Joic to carry more than just the offensive workload. It's clear that the decisions made off the court have vast implications on in-game performances, and often this translates to missed opportunities when the stakes are high. Ultimately, this complex tapestry of decisions will play a pivotal role in determining the Nuggets' path forward. Whether they find a way to harness their talents and transform their team dynamics into something greater, or if the internal conflicts will ultimately derail their season. Defensive breakdown and missing pieces. The Denver Nuggets' current struggles are a testament to how essential a cohesive defense is, especially in high-stakes moments. Despite having one of the league's top offensive players in Nicola Joic, the team's defense has been lacking, leading to critical lapses that have cost them games. For instance, in contests against formidable opponents, Joic has displayed brilliance on the offensive end, scoring at will. However, his defensive effort has been inconsistent. There have been numerous occasions, such as when he failed to contest a shot, allowing opponents easy access to the rim, or when he hesitated during critical transition plays. These moments not only highlight his struggles, but also reflect a broader issue within the team structure, which lacks defensive cohesion. Furthermore, the absence of reliable perimeter defenders has compounded the problem. Losing key players in those roles has left gaping holes. Consequently, the Nuggets are often left vulnerable during crucial moments, leading to breakdowns that leave fans pulling their hair out. It's not just Joic's individual performance that matters. It's how the entire team interacts defensively. The communication on the floor seems spotty at best, leading to players being left open for uncontested looks. If this trend continues, the Nuggets' playoff aspirations are in jeopardy. They must find a way to rally collectively on the defensive end to support their star player. In high-level basketball, team dynamics are everything, and unless the Nuggets can address these defensive shortcomings, their championship hopes will remain distant. The bigger picture and future uncertainty. The recent struggles of the Denver Nuggets have raised significant questions regarding the team's direction and future prospects. Fans are left questioning whether the team's current roster is equipped to compete at the highest level. In a league where top-tier talent is crucial for success, Joic's extraordinary skills stand out, but without sufficient support, his brilliance may not be enough to lead the Nuggets to the promised land. The absence of an all-star defensive partner and the team's questionable depth have created a precarious situation, with several key players underperforming. Fans are left wondering if this season's aspirations for a deep playoff run are becoming increasingly unrealistic. The challenges are evident, with defensive lapses costing them crucial games. The recent turnover issues late in games have only compounded their struggles, revealing a disconnect between talent and execution. Management decisions, including contract extensions that seem misguided, have further complicated the narrative. Given the critical juncture at which the team finds itself, questions abound regarding whether the front office can make the necessary adjustments to revitalize this roster. Fans hope that the upcoming trade deadline or personnel changes will address the gaps. It's a precarious situation, and the clock is ticking as the playoffs approach. The bigger picture presents a reality check for the Nuggets, forcing them to confront their current state while weighing the potential outcomes of their future. Will the team rally to rejuvenate their playoff hopes, or will they face a disheartening reality as the season progresses? The answers remain to be seen, but one thing is clear. The current trajectory demands urgent attention and decisive action. The story of Nikola Joic and the Denver Nuggets serves as a stark reminder of the challenges faced by even the most talented individuals in a team sport. Despite Joic's undeniable brilliance, averaging incredible stats game after game, the Nuggets find themselves at a crossroads, struggling to maintain their playoff aspirations. This season highlights how vital it is for a team to have not only a star player, but also the right supporting cast to ensure success. As Joic continues to light up the court with dazzling performances, we cannot ignore the glaring issues that lurk beneath the surface. Late-game mistakes, questionable roster decisions, and defensive lapses have become all too common, creating an environment where individual efforts often go unrewarded. The frustration visible in Joic's outbursts underscores a deeper narrative, a team fighting to regain its identity. Can the Nuggets rediscover the synergy necessary to make a deep playoff run? Or will they remain a collection of talents unable to rise to the occasion when needed most? The road ahead is fraught with challenges, and as the season progresses, the answer to this dilemma will unfold. Fans and analysts alike are left wondering if this team can find a way to complement Joic's extraordinary skills or if the weight of unmet expectations will prove too heavy. The conclusion is clear. The Nuggets must find a way to balance individual brilliance with a cohesive team strategy, ensuring that all pieces fit together seamlessly. Only then can they hope to reclaim their status as championship contenders in a league that demands both talent and teamwork to succeed.